Finally, the boss bandit has become available to all of us free-to-play players, and I will be claiming it, and I will be sliding it right into this deck right here, boys. And we are going to be taking this bridge bomb deck straight in at 9,000 trophies to see how it reacts. We're going to level this up a few levels just to get it a bit more playable, probably like 13 or so, and then we'll hop straight into our first game, boys. So hopping straight into game number 1, we are back for the first time in a long time. I have it uploaded on this channel in I don't even know how long, at least 6 months. And you know, I've mainly just been focusing on, you know, uni and other things in life, so I hope you guys don't mind. You know, I'll try to be better. I really would love to have like a consistent schedule. Sometimes it's just a bit difficult, you know. You do have other commitments and things, and just things get in the way, but I'm sure you guys understand. I'm sure everyone else has been busy, but let me know what you guys have been up to since the last video, let's say 6 months ago. How's everyone been? I'm very intrigued. I hope everyone's doing well. But anyways, we're going to get into this video today, boys. So we are playing with the boss bandit. Now this is actually my first game playing with it. I played against it a little bit on the Royale tournament, I think it was. It seems a bit random. I'm not actually too sure what it does. I know it kind of teleports back behind the bridge whenever you hit the ability, but other than that, it just seems like a strange card. 6 elixir, quite expensive. But we decided to throw in this bridge spam deck. You know, normal bandit works well in bridge spam, so why wouldn't the boss bandit? That's my logical thinking here, and it's the thinking I'm going to go with, and I think will suit us well. Let's just get a bit aggressive up the right side. We're going to go for the battle ram. We have it supported by one of the best cards in the game, undoubtedly. The cannon card. Actually, I don't even know how the cannon card's still allowed in this game, to be honest. The thing is ridiculous, but I like it how it is. You know, I'm a big fan of it. And he gets a badly timed log. That could have been really good. He just didn't quite get the timing down. If he had went a little bit earlier, would have pushed it back and combined with the princess tower. The problem in that play was the fact that the log actually killed the cannon cart, which meant that, you know, it didn't get the knockback effect. And we're going to take a good bit of damage here, which isn't going to be ideal for us, but I think we can get a relatively decent counter attack going. I'm actually going to just push up opposite lane with the battle ram. I think that's going to be our best play here. We're going to go and back it up with the ice spirit as well. I don't need to go for the arrows. The battle ram would kill. Even if he did go for his goblin gang, the arrows would mainly just be in case he did go for the gang, which he doesn't anyway. Now I'm going to go for the cannon cart here in the back. We're going up the left side. We're going to get rid of this. We're going to go for the guards. Probably didn't need to go guards on that one, to be honest. The Mother Witch would have been a better option, but I went guards, and I have to live with my choices in this situation. Now, I'm actually going to go boss bandit here as well, and I'm going to follow up with the battle ram up the right side. I think this is going to be the best way to get as much damage as we can. We'll go for the arrows here. Going to miss half of them. Isn't that the high skill gameplay you guys have clicked onto this video to see? Anyway, we'll go for the ghost, and our cannon cart's going to get a lot of damage here. They unfortunately go back. I did not want them to go back. We're going to stop the knight from crossing the bridge, which will prevent him from going in for a, what's it called, a goblin barrel, which is actually going to work out really well for us. And then we're going for the boss bandit here. Hopefully we'll dash onto the dark goblin. Doesn't quite do what we wanted it to do, but it will now. We'll go for the arrows in case he decides to defend. He doesn't, and we take an easy first win. And getting straight into our second game here against this guy, I just now remembered the play again button came out since the last time that I was talking to you guys. It's quite recent, obviously, of course, but I think that's such a nice like quality of life change comparatively to some of the changes that they do be doing, you know, like removing chests and just making the game generally less fun. The play again button is something that's quite nice, you know. I know some people like to maybe look at the negative side of things in this game, and I don't blame them. I think Supercell generally make that quite an easy task, but for the most part, I think, you know, this is a nice change for once. You know, I'm here for it. This is, by the way, going for the witch. I feel like I placed my mother witch before he placed his witch, and going for the witch in that same lane is crazy. Maybe I'm just judging him. Maybe he didn't do that, and if he didn't, then I apologize. But yeah, if he made that choice actively, you can't feel bad for that. That's a tower gone in 45 seconds, and you know, we take that, boys. We take that round here. But anyway, let me know what you guys think of some of the recent changes on this game, you know, with the chest being removed, with the addition of the boss bandit. I was going to ask actually what a lot of you guys thought about the boss bandit, but if you're free to play, I believe, well, if you're free to play, today is the first day, unless you've got extremely lucky and got it somehow, that you're actually able to use it. So, you know, I'm sure a lot of you guys probably, oh, that doesn't go for the hog. That's not ideal. I'm sure a lot of you guys are on the same boat with me and haven't actually used it yet. Today is actually my first time using it. It's my second game. So hopefully we can get some good play with it. But I'm sure some of you guys have got it today and tried it out, and if you have, let me know what you think of it so far. I'm not really sure what to think of it. I think it's really strong, like really strong. It can really pack a punch. I think there's just like a bit of a skill ceiling to know when to use what abilities and what's useful. You know, I'm not that great at that, but I'm sure some of you guys are. Some of you guys are definitely better than me at this game, and let me know. Let me know what kind of deck you're running with it as well. I think bridge spam probably will be like, you know, it seems like the obvious choice to go for in this situation. But you know, maybe you guys like something else. Maybe you guys think there's a different deck that's much better, and I would be interested to know what kind of decks you guys are running. So this is not going to be ideal. He's going to go for, oh, we missed the. That's kind of annoying. Oh, we hit it. We hit it in the end. I don't know how we did that, but we did. And that's nice. Okay, let's go for the Mother Witch here. Get a few pigs going just to distract everything. Keep it nice, keep it simple. We're going to go for our cannon cart here. We'll go for the Ice Spirit up high. Didn't quite get what I wanted to get out of that, to be honest. Go for the guards here to distract that Inferno Dragon. I nearly forgot about that. Nearly left it just a second too late, and that would have been absolutely disastrous. If he goes Skelly army here, it's not going to be that big a deal because we do have the Evo Battle Ram. Going to go for the arrows anyway, just to get that down a little bit quicker, and we're going to get the Battle Ram on tower, and that's going to be it for the second game. Let's hop straight into the third and final game. And we're back for the third and final game against a cannon cart player, or against a cannoneer player of all things. And you know, I feel we're getting a good variety here of trying it out. You know, we did win that last game, maybe not against the best opponent, but a win's a win, we'll take it, and we can't complain with that one bit. I'm going to go for the Ice Spear here just because even though I have the Mother Witch, them skeletons will do a lot of damage if left unchecked. I've suffered way too much against them recently. I'm sure a lot of you guys have been on the same boat of having to play against Royal Recruit decks that just absolutely destroy with the skeleton barrel. It's been everywhere recently. It's not the funnest thing, and I feel like it's one of them cards you just always underestimate. It's kind of like the cannon cart in that sense. You know, you see it, you know it's there, but you just think, oh, I'll not do too much damage, and then your tower's on 500 HP and you don't know what to do with yourself. And we're not going to have that situation today, boys. So we go for cannon cart. He's going to go for his Valkyrie, and oh, that was quite lucky in my end, to be fair. That would not have been ideal. He does manage to get my cannon cart down, but I'm actually just going to go in for tank with the. Oh no, tank for nothing actually. So let's get the dash going. Then I'm going to hit the ability, do what everyone else is doing to me, and we're going to go and dash again, but it's going to hit the barb this time. But we can dash. I pull back and dash again. I think that might have been a bad play, but I think that's what you're kind of meant to do with her. Wasting a lot of elixir, I think that would definitely be a bit of a. It's one of them ones where like you wouldn't really know you're wasting your elixir because it is just a bunch of one elixir activities, but whenever you do it over and over, it can definitely add up really, really quickly. And next of all, you have no elixir left, and they're coming at you with like a P.E.K.K.A, and you're just like, where did they get it from? That's where they got it from. So just be careful with that. That is something to definitely err on the side of caution with. Now I'm going to lead in with the Battle Ram here. I forget if he has any kind of swarm cards. He's probably going to drop a Mega Knight or something here. And he appears to have quit, has he? Okay, well that's a bit of a shame for our last game, but we'll just take the tower nonetheless. And you know how we do it here, boys. We play 3 games, win, lose or draw. We show you them either way and anyway. And that's going to be it for this game today, boys. And I'll show you guys the deck one last time before we end the video. And yes guys, this is the deck that we did run for today's video, and as you've seen, it works really well, you know. So the boss bandit seems quite strong. I think I still need to get used to how to play it a little bit, so maybe I'll give it a few more goes and come back to you guys with another video kind of showing you the strength of it. I think that I definitely didn't get the best value out of it, but you can see there at the end kind of getting those repeated abilities seems to deal a lot of damage, and it forces so much out on defense from them. So there's definitely ways to use it to make it really strong and definitely make it worth that 6 elixir cost. But let me know what you guys think regardless. Let me know if you're running a bridge spam deck, or are you running something a bit more menacing like P.E.K.K.A and Prince with it, just to go for an all-out beatdown deck. But anyways guys, I hope you did enjoy today's video. It's been a long time, and hopefully we're going to be back on the schedule, get a bit more consistency going, and I appreciate every single one of you for clicking on this video, and I will see you all in the next one very, very soon, and peace out.